This content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill no
Wait a
one.
second.
Oh, no.
When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. I'd buy that for $1.
Well, greetings, fellow viewers. Well, we are back again with another part of this playthrough. Well, we shall see exactly how far we get in the playthrough today. So, this is SeptumSin, and I guess we're back. If you haven't caught up to where we were, well, we've kind of landed on this planet, and we are going to go and check and see if we can get our ship up and running.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Whee!
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I'm just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses.
But I'm a
You
liar.
don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
There's the senior one. Junior in humor? Like a comedian?
I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
Let's see here. Who do I talk to about the power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Let's see here. I do what I want. That's what I want.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
Well. I'm not gonna be indignant. This guy's stupid. He can just accept what's going on. Let's see. Can you collect these? You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Ooh, sounds painful. Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Ooh. Alright. Now I've got me a mission. A mission. Wet. Yeah, it's a nice looking place. Looks like I could set up shop here, live here for a while. Hey, it's a house. Look out here. Examine. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for early retirement process is a by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to our new life in Byzantium, the Jewel of Halcyon. Yeah, you get to find out about that a little bit later. We'll see if we get that far in this game. The red means stealing. I'm not sure I want to play this guy as a bad guy. Though I might have to start stealing stuff because I sure as ain't going to be able to pick any locks. Let's see here. Or hack any computers. Yeah. Somebody obviously lives here. I'm guessing this is Junior and Humor's office. His comedian office. Let's see here. That one's shut. Nice. Alright, well, let's go in town. So, you know, in something like Skyrim, you gotta really lower your weapons or else you're kind of like screwed. There we go. Not that it matters, you're gonna raise it right back up again. This looks like a friendly place.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you mentioned it. I wonder where this sick house is.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Let's see here. I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
You should get really drunk. Alcohol kills germs.
I'm not allowed to leave the sick house. Even if I were, I shouldn't be at the cantina.
Why not?
I don't want to spread what I've got. And I don't want to bring their spirits down. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Let's see here. It's a little late for that.
I'm glad you see things my way. And not for nothing. But I appreciate you giving me the time of day. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be. Let's see here. If I recall correctly, you can find some items in this area. I need stuff. That's stealing. I mean, you can steal a lot of stuff in this without too much trouble. I mean, they're asleep. Some of these are dead. I think this one's dead, so you can take his stuff. They're firing at somebody. I think it's a sprat.
I just earned a fine bonus!
Oh, I'm sure.
Company ammo!
Nope.
That's odd. Better take a look. Open box serves you right, dissident! Something's not right. Company ammo!
I guess dissident means rat. Or sprat, really. So, you know, walking through here, nice alleyways. You'd think you'd get robbed or something, but no. It's pretty simple. Ooh, I got the general store found.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, so you say. That's the sick house. Closed. Oh, there's a door. There's a Sprat. Yay, Sprat hide. Ooh, that looks fancy. No blood on there. That's pretty good. Sign of a good barber when there's no blood. Let's see what we've got here.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Ain't you a fancy lad?
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Oh, I'm sure. Listening to you makes my head hurt.
This is what happens when you eat with your fingers. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
I don't think my ugly guy is going to have any standards met with his hair. I'm looking to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Your vicar?
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head.
Scientism.
Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
Well, I guess so long as it's not Scientology. Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
A lot of big words. I don't understand a word you said.
I mean, that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care. Pay up. Very loose. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time.
Ooh.
The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU. That'll work.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
So there is a way to go about this. Usually with a more intelligent character I could do this a little bit easier, but this guy's dumb as a bag of rocks, so probably not. But we're gonna see. Scientist. Yeah. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer Choice property. Let's see here. Eugene was an asset, and somebody's got to pay for his body's price. This is going to ruin us. I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of golden teeth, heirlooms passed down by his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around, pry him out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet and use the bits to pay his body price. And nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Yeah. Well, there we go. We've got our stuff there. Somebody who's dead, but apparently it's somebody else's property.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's see what we've got here. They both say about the same thing. Well, this one's more about, you sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh?
Yeah, dumbass.
Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. And if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Ooh, 58%. It's better than half. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found the note from Phyllis. Or, none of your business. Shrug.
Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice.
What is he, a mining
I can't
vessel?
ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Let's see. I have to ask for this vicar later. I don't care. I'm just here to collect your dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Goodbye. Alright, one down. I want to say... Let me see. God damn it. I keep forgetting how to... Oh, there. There it is. So let's see. Journal, main quest. No. Let's do that so I can track these. Alright, now asshole. My hypochondriac. No. I'd rather have that out.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
This looks
Fine,
slightly...
Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Yeah, bullshit. You want to tell me what's got you so nervous? I got a perception of 1. This must be very obvious.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Let's see here. I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what? Let's see. He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that? Whatever it is.
He's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I'm sure it's all very tragic and heartbreaking. Pay me so I can get out of here.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Why do you think I'm a freelancer?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Wasn't trying to insult you.
Never mind. What do you need done?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all.
Oh.
There's
Stealing
a cache of
shit.
anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway.
I gotta be
I
strong
need
to
you
get
to break
there.
in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Bullshit. Let's see here. Anything I should know?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be. Chop you up with my
You're
rusty
making a
sword.
mistake working for Abernathy.
Oh. So we got a
Excuse
comment
me.
section here.
I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
What is this with the hair dye?
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Competition. Capitalism. What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Abernathy is paying me for my trouble. Can you match his offer?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Yeah, this beautiful character here of the high charisma. And he's just kind of like, oh, what's this thing? I guess I'll use it. You know, my hoses. Woo, hose, poop, doop, doop. So let's see here. Oh, armor management. I've got some armor here, but they're raider ones, and I really don't want to be considered as a raider. Not here. So let's see here. That's the cantina, but I have no business at the cantina right now. I do have a little business in the cannery with one of the workers. With some crazy guy with like a machete and kill them all! You seem safe enough. Just come on in. Alright. You look like an interesting fellow.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Oh, that's quick. These papers are signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Ooh.
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said the guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist.
Wow.
Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Yeah, I have one. Let's see here. Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Ah, lovely.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
So what are they gonna do? Arrest the corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
My goodness. Would have? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Indeed. I'll let you go back to work. Oh, yeah. Messages. Welcome to this. Owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I've sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of a contagion. Woo! As far as you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Oh, right. Alright, messages. Personnel. Hey, I've got a 5. Continue. Let's see. Personal files. Last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement for something for the workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges as that start. Yeah. Look at this factory. It seems so active and bustling, doesn't it? Ooh, vending machine. Vending machines are useful in this, just because they're like traveling shops. And they've got some pretty cool items in it, but right now I'm probably going to hold off. At least until I finish this quest. I might be able to get a little bit more rep in town, and that would give me a little bit better on the prices. And sell some junk. Like anything else, like any of these other games, you're kind of just going around and doing a lot of side quests, or you can hit the main quest, but you get yourself killed. So, get yourself some levels and some reputation. I definitely want some higher Spacer's Choice rep. Alright. What's this?
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Well, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising.
That seems indicated.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
What can I do to stop the coming apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the Resistance.
I'm glad to be a part of a prestigious unit.
Prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, Silas sent me. You owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. This means he's finally heard the calling.
Yeah, sure. He sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the Resistance with mechanical repellent. Yeah, I'm not sure you would say this.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of
this stupid guy somehow comes up with some brilliant stuff.
I've been
Thanks,
saving
Chris.
up a couple of bits for just such a project.
I will let you be. Now, so, pretty easy stuff here. While I'm returning to him, I'll take this way around and... Actually, let me see something. Yep, I was thinking that some of these houses are abandoned. So you can actually pick up some stuff here and not get pegged for it. One of these days I'll have enough to actually pick a lock. But I actually have to put stuff in lock picking to do it, so, you know. So I think it's around this side. It's kind of a cool looking world here. It's a little fidgety on my computer, but my computer's not the most powerful in the world. It's just enough to get the job done. Hey, look, a road! I keep thinking about, like, Death Stranding, like, maybe this will power me up. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Haha, gotcha. Need to get better armor and, like, weaponry. Yep, energy cell, energy cell. Ooh, I got a corporate service award. I would like to thank the Academy and all other things. Let's see. Nope, nothing here. As I go through the junkyard. Yeah. I get at this big old treasure chest. Some really good stuff. The Adreno is useful in healing. As you can see, because I've got such high temperance, I do not need a lot of help with healing. Given time, I will regenerate pretty much everything that's been taken from me. I don't even know why I bother taking these things. He ain't picking any locks. I kind of feel bad about this place. Is you know, it looks like it was once something, and then it just got, well, kind of screwed. Okay, so definitely not this side. I'll get these things later. Let's get this quest done. Also return to Smart Guy to see what I can do for the Resistance. And then that will be the end of our questing for the day. Very interesting little quest there. Here we got some grave digging done. At least I think we got a little bit of time left. There we go. Yo.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
That's crazy machete threads. Here's the fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it.
Hey, I got
your turn deserves another.
Reputation's increased. Abernathy is trying to hide his own illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported.
Yeah, because I was lying to him.
I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Let me ask you something else. Let's see here. There's something about... this town must be pretty bad shape. It's keeping you employed, jeez. Have you ever heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
Let's see here. I don't understand. Are you saying everybody's forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long.
Maybe.
Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
You know, when I'm having sunstroke, the best thing for me is alcohol. This is ridiculous.
No, this is sounding like sedition. I'm not too keen on getting clapped in irons because you wouldn't stop running your mouth.
No.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
I think I need to... Yay! I got a level! Let's change. If enemies are hostile, kill on sight, leaving a few days to calm down. Alright, well, it's not hostile, so yeah. I don't get any perks this time. I just get kind of like stuff here. So I get 10 more points, which, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into that, and I'll put another 5 into my dialogue. Alright. And then we're going to apply those. Yep. I'm pretty tough right now, but I haven't got any 40s in this yet. But let's see, did I gain anything here? No, not until 60. I won't gain anything major. Persuade's getting there. Next level, I'll be able to get some cower durations. So let's see here. So I'm going to go back to other guy. Tell him killed the evil robot. Let's see if there's anything I can take. Nope, it's all owned. Somebody actually lives here. Wow. This dangerous place. So, you know, this is one of those places you wander around, you do a lot of exploring. Sometimes you can find something like an open house. It's not sealed like these doors. But if you are lucky, you can find some stuff that people are like, I don't own this anymore. Thievery pays. Well, let's go ahead and talk with Crazy Dude again.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts.
Yes, indeed.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid the secret in the lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Clever. I'll let you know when I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Alright. I will leave you be. So, you go up here and you can find a cool add-on. I'm not sure it's going to apply to the weapon I'm carrying, which I don't want to add it to anyway. I'd rather get a two-handed weapon, to tell you the truth. That's what this guy is best known for, but, yeah. I'll talk to the bartender next time. I've got a couple of things I'm going to do as a roundup for this one. Maybe actually get myself a better weapon. So we're going to go back behind here, and there we go. I'll add some like electrical damage. Let's go into the general store. Let's see if we can sell some stuff to this gentleman here.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Oh. Let's see. I need to fix a ship. Where can I find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Let me see what you've been selling.
Music to my ears.
Alright, so your merchant skill is equal to your value of your best dialogue skill, and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Ah, so I should have some pretty good stuff. But we're going to sell. Keep company gear in tip-top shape. Yeah, you want to make sure you repair stuff or else it gets broken. So, we are going to sell some stuff. I really don't need my salt tuna. I really don't need a lot of this stuff. Because I've got my Adreno. I am not going with a lot of the fancy crafting in here. I just don't see this guy. I might sell these in the future. I don't need that. I don't need these fast ration pills. Let's see here. Which one? I know there's one that's like not doing so well. Let's see here. I want to say it is. Let me see something real quick. Alright, so this one is probably not so well. So let's instead take you and get rid of you. Oh, come on. There we go. Wait, no. Come on now. Alright. There, and let's equip that one. No, not unequip. I really do need to get my stuff together. So let's take that one and equip it. Yeah, let's take that to there. And how do you equip in this game? Is it? It's not that. Let's see here. Oh, it's definitely not that. Or that. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's not going to cause problems. I'm going to figure that out next time, or I'm going to figure out what I'm not actually.
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw.
So, let's see here. So, let's go ahead and sell.
Music to my ears.
Sell some more of this stuff. So, again, you don't need that. Can't use that. Bye-bye pistol. I want the weapon parts. I'm just going to sell a lot of these. The energy cells are kind of useless to me, but I'm going to keep them anyway. They don't add to my weight. The hydrated water I'll keep. Tartar sauce. Alright, don't need to... Alright, so I'm going to keep my parts for that. Let's see what we can buy. So this is a pretty hefty hammer. That's got a, let's see, 58 damage. That's 51. 50. So I think I might try and go for that one because that one's got more damage and it looks pretty hefty. It looks like a good two-handed hammer there. So that one will be useful to me. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed this. I'm going to save this. Save. And next time I'm going to learn how to change out weapons, which will be very good. I do know one thing I can do, which is I can throw this hammer on, and I can at least get this. And then one of those I just take out. Got myself a little pistol.
Music to my ears.
So let's see, sell. There's that saber. Actually, let me check, because it's still one-handed.
Music to my ears.
Let's see here. That is a two-handed. That is a two-handed. So 51 and 51. No, that's 50. So that's sharp, and that's blunt. I think I'll go with the blunt one. And let's go ahead back to here. So I think I'll keep that, and I'll keep that, and that can go away.
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget.
So,
music to my ears.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get this guy a two-handed weapon. I've got a nice one-handed weapon as a potential. but this is the one I prefer to use right now. I'd have one already if I had a freaking lock-picking skill. So let's see if I can actually use this workbench. Yes, that's fine. So let's see if I can modify this. I need to get some of that too. But let's see, tinker, repair, breakdown. So normally I could add something to it. Let's see here. See, I could install a mod, but I don't have the mod for this. The only mod I have is that magazine thing, and it's not letting me do any of these. So I am unfortunately unable to do it or uninstall the thing. So I might actually have to start adding stuff to some repair in order to get what I need. But I've got a little bit better, got a nice fixer's choice thing going on this. So I should be able to do some real damage this time. Matter of fact, let's go and try this bad boy out. That's the cannery. Alright, let's see if I can remember here. It's not that, it's right here with the center. So let's go try it on these dogs. I really need to up my, at least enough to get to where I can repair and do that. It'd be so much easier if I could just max out everything. Alright, let's see. So I take my walk over here. Lots of graves, walking on the graves. Now, if we can recall from the last time I got my butt beaten down by these critters, let's see what I can do this time. So I'm just going to keep my stuff right. I won't do anything with that. Alright. Let that sit there for a bit. Alright, so there it goes. That's right, buddy. Damn. There's another one sitting around here somewhere. He's mad. That's what you get. Yeah, see, there's a slight difference now. So I got a shovel, some armor parts, some skulls. So yeah, some good stuff. And looking out on the sunset, we will continue next time. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, of course, click that like button. Of course, subscribe. And finally, have yourself a great day. Bye.